I would predict again that whoever wins this knife round is going to pick CT side, probably. I mean, why would you not?
Yeah, that is true. But then again, it did kind of backfire for Motivate last night with the fact that they picked CT hoping to, you know, pick up those crucial rounds and just not being able to capitalise. It's always a delayed start on Inferno. There's just never enough room.
Yeah, it's a death trap, yeah, in mid here.
It's like the team's just swarming.
It's always fun to watch with the old knife.
It is. Oh, here we go.
Smokey's trying to run for it. T's right behind him, and Smokey's put himself in a corner here, but oh, hang on.
Oh,
he's done
smart.
it. It's a 1v1. They're both one hit. I feel like I could almost commentate this as Smokey makes his way around the map.
I wouldn't. Knife rounds casting is very cringe, but oh, win it, Smokey. Win it for you boys. You're doing well.
The clutch is real.
Oh,
come on, guys. Get off with it.
We're not going to sit here for another hour. Scotch is just trying to bait him in, but
even his team's had enough. I think they want this to be over with.
We're losing the knife round.
Trial by combat. Are you not entertained?
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like
our longest knife round at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. It's usually over pretty quickly. Unsurpassed has chosen CTs as predicted.
Yep.
Not a big surprise there. And game is underway. We've seen a few different strategies in this first round on pistol. Do you think we're going to see a standard play or something a little different?
I think we'll see a standard 3-2 split, which is a very common occurrence now. Where you got actually, I take my words back. First time I've seen now that's played Inferno with 3A and 2 split B. So this will be an interesting hole because P's will normally always go fast B, get Nana control, and just fall back, and then just leave one at Nana for that quick rotate if it's needed. So.
CTs were aware of that though. They're prepared with the smoke, and it looks like they have stopped the rush for now. T-side are doing exactly what you're saying. They are leaving one top Nana, looking for the rotate, as the rest of the team works towards A.
It's a good display of map control. Just get the presence out there. Just force the CTs back into sight. Just get them away from the tight angles that they usually hold. And I mean, looking at the CTs, they do have a very nice crossfire here with Dash and Dark in sight and balcony there. So that's a very, very powerful position where Dash is standing, even with a pistol.
He's trying to sell a fake here, I think, as the bomb makes its way back up to Nana. Looks like they might have just been going for a pick as that smoke blocked them off, and the push is coming into B now. Super Lemon finds the head of Dangerous and a second onto Tazza as his teammate joins in from CT with that CZ, and T-side getting shut down as they try to push into this bomb site. And George Star?
Yeah, it's George Star backwards.
He's just trying to work picks here, and the last player alive. He has taken down 3 though, but he might get caught on the reload here. Scotch very low, but that Tech 9 spray too strong for him in the end. A bit of a comeback for the T side there.
That could have been a very, very different round. Had he got that third kill there, or fourth, depending on, I couldn't work out how many he's killed. Yeah, had he got that fourth kill, could have been a big difference in that round. I mean, there was literally no need for those CTs to peek at all. I mean, all they had to do was just sit back, watch bomb, and just hold it.
It's very tempting when you have the man advantage, or the 2 or 3 man advantage, just to push, because you know that you have so many players comparing to the other team, but it can work out really badly for you if you're not careful. T-side doing a split A here. Great spray down through smoke from Cleanthus, and Dash up from Carps there, stopping the push into Diggs. His teammate Dark spraying them down as they try to run into sight. T-side taking a lot of damage very quickly. And the round only down to a minute already, and the whole T-side's dead.
Yeah, this is a very quick push. I mean, you see teams like SK trying to do that sort of thing, except they push all the way out balcony, and it does actually pay off because you push out your other one, they go on the balcony, and then you play the pit, the cylinder and pit, and you can be very effective from there, especially with the P250. I mean, the range is not that great, so I mean, Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when the T's get onto a buy round to see what kind of a strat they pull out.
Yeah, it looks like they're just pushing sites to try and get bomb plants, really. I mean, it doesn't seem to be any real plan here. As the CTs do go aggressive Nana, and the T's just holding down the bottom of mid, hoping the CTs are going to push and they're going to be able to get a pick.
But in saying that, with the pushes to site, I mean, in a way, pushing site, having every one of the players peek you, does give the IGL some information with the fact of how they're actually playing. So, come buy round, he can put his guys in a position to be the strongest and most effective. So, I mean, it could be a logical thing what they're doing with pushing, or it could just be an aimless push into a site, as you say, to just try and get bomb plant.
Cleanthus and Dark stopping that T-push through mid, and the CTs that are rotated from Nana will take down Tazza. Jordstar, the last player alive again, looking for a 5k, but I don't think that's going to happen. He does go down to the MP7. And the first buy round will come in unsurpassed 3 for 0 at the moment. But it'll be up to the T side to make something happen this round. And hopefully get one on the board.
Again, we're seeing an AWP come out on T side here. As I said last night, this map is not T side AWP friendly at all. So it'll be interesting to see if Jordstar can actually make some work with this AWP.
Yeah, being smoked off at mid like that, there's not really much opportunity to work an AWP unless you have the B bomb site and you're AWPing through to CT. But other than that, I mean, it's very close quarters and the AWP's going to get overwhelmed and outpicked.
Yeah, it's a good weapon to post up in mid and just have it sitting there for you know, just as you're pushing a site together as a 4-man stack. It's just something good to have in the back, but again, he gets overwhelmed, double peaked, he goes down. It's a loss of 4k, almost 5k.
Oh, he was going for that pick over onto Coils. Can't connect the shot though. Lemon seems to be aware of his position and does a little bit of damage as Jordstar continues to peek that same line, and this could be death for him if he's not careful. Neither player willing to only peek there, and Jordstar looks to be falling back and he won't find any action after all. His teammate's setting up for an A push now. Cleanthus reading this well though with a pre-flash. Does spot one through smoke and sprays down. Dandra's taking down Dark at digs, and Jordstar with that AWP doing work in jungle. T-sides have pushed into this bomb site and taken it successfully. 2 CTs still at B on the rotate now, both through CT.
It was a very interesting play coming from the T side there, with the fact that it was a single smoke that they used. They didn't use more than one smoke to take that site, which was very impressive. I mean, they were fully relying on aim, so nice to see.
Oh, Jordstar turning his back at the wrong time, but Scotch missing all his shots there, and he will pay the price. Jordstar turning around and spraying him down. T-side with their first round on the board. And CT's looks like they are going to eco. CZ's, P250s, a couple of nades, saving for that next gun round. And that's the right thing to do. They had the money to possibly buy FAMASas and armor, but limited nades, and you know, I feel like if they had done that, they would have conceded another round quite easily.
Yeah, for sure. It's pointless wasting that kind of money, you know, just for a hope to get the next round. But doing a bit of damage here with pushing down mid with that from B with the 3-2 split, and wow, they've actually done it. They've ecoed the other team. That's super impressive.
Yeah, that CT push so strong sometimes, catching the T's off guard. And Jordstar,
suicide jump.
I actually missed that, but I would assume, yeah, he jumped off the bridge.
He fell off the T house balcony. He did.
Oh no.
That's very unfortunate, but
bit of bad luck
but again, that all proving to slow the T side down again. That's why it's not a very effective gun on the T side Inferno.
Yeah, he was trapped up in apartments, and I believe he was on 7. So I mean, he took down one, but he really had nowhere to go from there. T's on an eco now as the CTs take their weapons away from them, and a lot of damage coming in from Tazza, but his teammates spraying them down here. Lemon getting a 4k as the T's push through smoke. A huge mistake there.
Again, I'm loving this. People are actually learning not to push through smoke. You know, you push that smoke and you just get cleaned up. And every time it's happened, someone's gotten huge from it. It's a nice thing to see.
Cleanthus actually stealing his teammates' team down there, but Super Lemon was dead, I guess. So he can't be too upset with that.
kind of, I'll be interested to see what the Seaside pull out here, if it's going to be a fast rush or if they're just going to do the standard default. Default on this map is very effective though, you know, get your presence known, CD side pushing back from the site and just give them as little map control as you can, and it gives you the room to execute when you need to.
T-side already taking a lot of damage down in Nana from those 2 nades. Tazza, the bomb carrier, getting tagged twice, and he's now on 31, Smoke on 72. So not a great start to the round, but the T's do spot Dark up on that balcony. Tiny bit of damage onto him, and now Jordstar's low as well, 46, 31, 72. Not looking good for the T-side.
Yeah, they haven't got much HP to work with here when they want to push into a site, but I must say I do quite like this hold on the B side here from the Unsurpassed guys on B. They were aggro. They've been aggro the past 4 rounds, 5, and yeah, they've fallen back completely now. Giving the T's just are not sure on what they want to do. It creates a great amount of confusion. So.
And the push to B will come in. Basic smoke onto CT, 1 smoke on coils, and 2 CTs, Dark and Newbox to deal with this push. Cleanthus and Lemon doing a lot of damage, but the T's do overwhelm them in the end. Keto and Smokey left to hold up against Dark, Dash and Cleanthus. And look at this, Cleanthus is already up close, and I'm not sure that Keto is aware of this. He has made some noise now, so they must know he's there. And both of his teammates rotating in from Nana will take down Keto. And Smokey, the last player on Newbox, getting taken out with a headshot from that M4A1S. And CT's making it look easy at the moment. They're able to do the damage at the start and then just successfully retake sites. It's happened every time so far. The only time they lost a round, I think, was when Blacklions were eco. Yeah.
And that was a very, again, they pulled the T-side economy quite low with the fact that I think they only had 2 people up, 2 people left, and I think the AWP went down as well. So and again, Unsurpassed actually winning an eco round as well, which does wonders for their economy.
He's opting for a fast carpet push here, but Dark from Boiler taking down 2, and the nade almost finishing off the 3rd there, just able to fall back in time. Smoke down to 12, and CT's with a great start to this eco round.
Again, I'm just hoping we're not going to start seeing the hero plays that we did see last night with, people trying to make big plays and just getting absolutely punished for it and leaving your team in, a man down or 2 man down just for pure fact that you want to try something. It's sort of, play together, play as a team, and just be as effective as you can.
T-side look like they do want to push into B, possibly selling a fake, but as I say, that bomb is headed back down to T stairs, and the fake might be onto B. No, bomb is actually headed Nana now, so T-side do want to push this B bomb site. Not a lot of time to do it, down to 20 seconds already.
Very indecisive here with the T-side.
Oh, Scotch taking a bit of damage, but finishing off the T's there, not too much trouble. I mean, they were all pretty low, so all he had to do was spray him down. Super Lemon did go down again, but I mean, he's top fragging at the moment, so.
But the and that push into apps didn't really achieve anything. Although it is an eco round, you can still, especially on Inferno, as you've said before, it's close quarters. You can be super effective with it. With Tech 9s or even just a P250. Again, I think what they should do here, to be honest, is just wait for the CTs to get impatient. But only time will tell if they will.
It looks to me like they're favouring the split and pick option.
Yeah.
But I mean, for that to work, you have to have that confidence. Jordstar crouching in mid there with the AWP. Oh, they do take a lot of damage from that molly and nade, and at the moment, it doesn't look like they're going to get into sight. Keto does take down Dark at Diggity, and they have control of mid right now, but they need to make it out of here alive. Cleanthus pushing up through smoke, finds 2, pulls out the USP, trying to find Keto, but he has retreated into apps. Cleanthus will get taken down here. But Keto on his own at the moment. 3 CTs left to deal with. 30 seconds on the clock. He's going to have to make a fast rotate and try to push B. If he does take down this player at Nana, he might be successful.
By the 21 HP, not much to work with. Not looking.
He doesn't check the corner.
It's common. That's a very, very common position for a CT to hold, especially, you know, if you got 2 on B, one guy will push down and sort of hold that position for that rush in that desperation. Yes,
always check your corners, guys. I know sometimes it's hard with the time constraints, but you just have to expect CTs to be lurking.
There's some very nice CT play from the guys here. I mean, they're not over peaking, they're not overextending. They're just playing the game like they should. And I mean, they're punishing the terrorists for it. I mean, they're not making any mistakes, so terrorists can't capitalize. So it's working really, really well.
I feel like the terrorists are playing somewhat basic CS at the moment, in the sense that they're not really using many smokes and flashes to get into sites, and I think that's where they're going wrong. They're not using their utility effectively, and the CTs are able to use theirs. I mean, that push, they might have succeeded this round, only 1 CT left, but I mean, that was really luck of the draw. They just pushed straight up mid. I think they only had 1 smoke in mid, and then they just pushed into digs, and they were lucky enough to come out on top.
Yeah, it's as you say, you know, they're not using utility, and utility is so effective in this game, especially on Inferno of all maps. You know, you can smoke off choke points, you can molly choke points. The CTs, these guys have been able to buy mollies every round, so they've effectively, you know, they could run the T side down to about 20 seconds left on the clock if they wanted to.
And here they go again, that straight push up mid. Dangerous does take down Cleanthus jungle. And this T push is working for them at the moment. CT's not ready for it. And the T's look like they do want to wrap around and go towards B. Oh, but the CT's just cutting them down now as they run through into CT. Tazza, the last one left again. And he will go down to Scotch. A good rotate by the CTs. They're aware of what was happening immediately. And rotating those 2 players, really not letting the T's catch them off guard. Looks like
it is definitely. I mean, the CT side, their communication is top notch. I mean, that guy died before his body got cold. I mean, his teammate was already in Speedway.
Yeah.
You know, waiting for this push. He picked up 2 frags, died, and his teammate was right there behind him. If you got comms like that with a team and the way these guys are playing on CT side, you're not going to get very far. It's a very uphill battle right now for these guys.
Bit of a pause coming in here. Complaining about ping. Cleanthus. Not sure what's going on there. It looks alright now. They have unpaused it. I would have thought the T side would have called the pause there, but no.
Hey, it's a free pause for the T side.
Yeah, that's true. Pause is a pause. T side economy. They will be able to buy next round. And CTs, I mean, they're sitting strong right now. Nothing to worry about, really. Super Lemon, a little bit low. But, I mean, he's been top fragging. I'm sure he'll make that up very quickly.
Yeah. He's been doing some great work there on big side there. Just, you know, as they come in, he just knows them down.
Dash getting overwhelmed as they push, but Dark doing some great work with the M4 and the USP, getting 2 headshots off that USP kill.
Back in a sec.
Dangerous has pushed onto B solo though, and the fake has been sold on A. He does go down though as he tries to make it down into generator, and Super Lemon should get this defuse without too much trouble. Blacklions at the moment taking a bit of abuse from the CT side. I mean, nothing they do at the moment seems to be working. Their pushes up mid work to the point where they can get the opening frag, but once the CTs are aware of it, they just get shut down immediately.
Apologies there, I had to disappear from the PC for a minute.
That's alright, mate. These are on a full buy this round.
Take a Blacklions got shut down again.
They did indeed. They did get a bomb plant though, so it wasn't all bad. But Super Lemon taking down Jordstar at the beginning of the round again. That's not going to help them.
thing is here as well is the fact that T-side just cannot build up that blue shell. That, you know, that losers bonus just cannot build up. They win around and then they get wrecked for, you know, for the next 4 or 5, and then yeah, they'll build up, just about to build up blue shell again, and they'll win around. It's just, I don't know. It's just bad luck for them.
Yeah, just a little unlucky. And T's are playing it quite slow at the moment. Once again playing that split pick. A player in Boiler, looking for the Digs player, perhaps jungle. The CT's well prepared. I mean, they've got one up on carpets, one playing site, also watching carpets, and Digs. 2 on B, but this is a fake. The smoke being thrown in there. The CTs, though, not budging from that A bomb site. They know they're there. Keto taking out Dash up on balcony. But Dark will trade him, and then Tazza trades him as well. Dangerous does take out Cleanthus, and it's a 2v2 right now. T's picking up the bomb there. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. They should get this plant. And CTs will be looking to retake this site. Both players coming in from library. And pushing really, really quickly and aggressively into site. Tazza going down, and his teammate nowhere to be found. In fact, in jungle, behind the CTs. This could work for him.
Oh, he's off the bomb.
Oh, the pre-fire coming in from Scotch, but just a little bit too early, and now he's got to play smart. Oh, it puts down a great molly, but Dangerous pushes through it and finds him backside.
That almost looked to be the CT's round again with that aggressive push in into the site there, but Dan managing to make it around just in time. And had that CT stuck that bomb though, he would have defused it. It would have been a very nice round for the CTs to win there.
Yes, indeed. I think he did the right thing with the Molotov after he got off the bomb, but just a little unlucky Dangerous wasn't lower.
Yeah. Perfect play though, nonetheless.
Yes, indeed, and a round that T's sorely needed. 10-3. I mean, if they can win the next couple, they'll be alright for CT side and be able to bring this back. They are playing that split pick once again. One player in Nana all by himself, and he's about to cop a nade here. Jawstar going down to 70. As 3 T's work their way into carpets, one player lurking mid. Jawstar trying to pick over that smoke. Does spot one, but he does do a little bit of damage.
It's interesting to see from the CT side. You don't actually see them playing that you know, little alleyway, the CT alleyway there to watch towards Nana. And it's very strong positioning that they have got on site here. It's just it does make for a longer rotate, but it looks like the T's are going to be pushing in super aggressive here, and Keto getting a pick on a lemon. Yeah,
that was a great headshot onto Coils, opening up the site for his teammates, and that's exactly what they needed right now. Someone's got to charge in, take control, and Keto's stepping up for his team there. As the CTs look to be falling back and possibly trying to save these guns. Their economy a little bit low. They will be able to drop if they do save.
Again, this is great discipline coming out from the CTs. They have 3 people. I mean, they could push in and just get demolished, but they're not. They're playing the patience game. They're trying to get exits, which they've got one.
Dark has got one and picks up a 2nd.
That's some great economy boost for Dark right there, with the fact that for those 2 kills, he should be able to drop for a teammate.
Oh, easily.
Drop a gun.
Oh, he finds the 3rd as well. He's all over the place.
Oh, he's rolling in it now.
CT's got to be happy with that. Saving those 3 weapons, picking up 3 frags. They're all set for last round.
Yeah, for sure. And T-side did not need to hunt there. I mean, they don't have the economy for one, and they've got bomb down, so they should have taken the round, and rather than losing the guns, just make use of them in the next round.
T-sides again with a very standard split pick. 2 Nana, 1 mid, 2 working up to A. Tazza going down in carps to Dash as he goes aggressive. Tazza not expecting that. And CT's with the man advantage at the moment. Scotch playing up close and aggressive in Nana with Super Lemon at sandbags, waiting for that bait.
But, again, this aggression from these players, they'll be passive then aggressive. You'll never be able to get a read on them. So pushing this B site is very tricky. I mean, you'd have to be pretty sharp on the end for sure.
Oh, good flash push there coming in from Jordstar. Able to find Cleanthus out of position. But CTs are on the rotate, and there is still one inside and hit. Dark. They don't expect him here, and he's doing a lot of damage here. Able to find 2, and Scotch finishing them off. And pretty easy half there for the CT side. Really a dominant display of how to hold sites correctly.
Yeah. These guys had they played the CT half like you should play it. I mean, they played passive, they weren't greedy, they weren't impatient, and they just let the T's come to them in a hasty rush and just mowed them down repeatedly. Some very, very nice CT play.
Yeah, I think the T's players also didn't deviate very much. I mean, they always seem to be doing the same thing. It was either a straight B push or a straight A push. There was no...
Yeah.
They did try to wrap around at one point, but that didn't work out and they never tried it again, you know?
Yeah, there was no... It was a repetitive situation, so you get to read pretty easily.
But in stark contrast, the T's on this side, now unsurpassed, have wrapped completely around and taken this A-bomb site with no resistance, but the CTs are 3 men behind them. Super Lemon, Dark, and Jordstar. Dark getting 2. And 2 CTs left right now. Both jungle side and T side should get the plant. Dark planning for apps, I believe. 1 player pit, one diggity and 1 site. This is going to be a hard retake for CTs now. Dangerous finding the headshot onto Dark, but Scotch takes out his teammate Diggity. And it's 1v2. Dangerous with a great headshot onto Scotch and making it a 1v1 right now. He could get this if he is smart about this. T-side has to peek. Dangerous pushing him close and does spot him around the corner. Can't do the damage and goes for the knife. He gets the knife. Super Lemon. Oh no.
Dan coming out with a decent bang from that. That was actually, that shot onto the guy in Diggity was amazing. That was, he walks away with his health and his armor. Oh, sorry, with his armor, you know. Great play by Dan. Although they lost the round, he's got a fair bit of bank.
That was hilarious to watch. I'm so surprised that the T did not peek him. I mean, he knew exactly where he was, and Dangerous is whipping that knife out, and he actually got it. I'm amazed.
Yeah, that is very impressive. It's not something you see every day.
No, that's for sure. Oh, Jordstar with a good headshot onto Super Lemon, stopping the push into B. T-side, not sure if that's where they wanted to go, but Jordstar denying them for the moment.
This aggressive position from Smokey is a very tricky spot to play. I mean, it's a one and done. You peek. If you get the second kill, the T's are whiffing pretty bad. I mean, if you get the first, and he peeks out just in... That was great timing there from them too.
Oh, he picks up a second as well.
Wow, I was just going to say, he's going to push for that second and get taken out, but lucky I held back.
Yeah, you're right about that position though. I mean, I see it played quite commonly and it just doesn't seem to be very effective. You're right, it is one and done.
Yeah.
Because by the time you drop down off that ledge, I mean, you're probably facing 2 to 3 terrorists. And once one goes down, you know, you're pretty much dead.
That's the thing, once you die, they'll just steamroll on the side. But again, CT's picking up that eco and Dan making use of that knife kill. Look at him, fully kitted with nades. He still has no head armor, which is fine. I mean, you don't need it. Oh, then again, the T's only have a Glocks and a P250, so...
Yeah, it looks like they are full saving for next round buy, possibly. CTs with that one-way smoke. That smoke is so deadly. And Dark will team kill Pleanthus there. As the CTs do spray them down in this narrow corridor. Last T alive now, Dark in Nana, trapped at car with the bomb. And this is about to get very nasty for him as he gets pushed from both sides. He does take down Tazza though, so not a complete loss for them.
Again, taking him down with a Glock as well. That'll help the money a bit.
bit of a slap to the face there.
It almost looked like he was going to take out both of them. Had he repeat with that burst fire, I think he would have actually killed both of them. They were both low,
very low, yeah.
So that would have made for a funny moment.
Definitely, he could have even got the plant after that. I believe all the CTs were behind him at that point. T's are going aggressive into Nana here. Dark trying to push up and pick that corner peeker. But the CT falling back. Smokey playing coils.
Looks like the T-side are running somewhat of a Russian roulette here with the fact that they've got that AK, but the AK is not pushing in first. I thought the AK would go in first there and actually try and do some work, but
Smokey with a good spray down from Coils, finding 2 through the smoke, and the T's have actually planted inside that smoke. Scotch trying to push through into CT, and all these plays through smoke. I mean, what's going on right now? It's kills through smoke, plant in smoke, T's pushing through smoke. It's all going on.
Yeah, just getting mowed down through smoke. It's very odd. It seems to just be the way we play here in Oz.
push through smoke.
That's a wall I can jump through. Teleports me.
I can see the reasoning behind it sometimes. I mean, sometimes I feel like if I push this smoke, they won't expect it. But what you got to realise is they're going to see you first. So
yeah, that's the other thing. You got to hope to catch them off guard.
Yeah.
And then again, us Aussies love to gamble, so you know.
That's right, we do. We certainly do. Oh, Smokey in a good position. He's pushing up, and Smokey will capitalise on that spot, taking down Scotch.
Oh, left on 9 HP though.
Yeah, I believe the scout tagging him there. And good reactions from the scouter to did that damage. I'm not sure who that was. Super Lemon?
It was Super Lemon, yeah, because he bought the AK last round, so he would have had the scout to try and even up the economy there, but...
Oh, that P90 spray. Tazza finding one, but Super Lemon turning around and grabbing that headshot. Jordstar smoking Keto, trying to retake the site. Keto still in pit though. Dash checking it, and will get taken out. Keto, in a prime position, and he does win the round for his team there.
That crossfire death was something to see.
I actually thought Keto got the third frag there, but yeah, it was the AWPer.
Nonetheless, Keto doing work for his team, playing in that pit position, just playing it very well. You know, holding off, and Blacklions are making a comeback here, so it looks to be a reverse of last night, which is good to see. It makes for a good game to cast for sure.
And the pause coming in, I believe it was Unsurpassed that paused this time. Oh, I'm sorry, they paused last time as well, didn't they? Yeah.
I think you actually only allowed one pause. Oh, no, this could be there. That could be there. Just a tactical pause, I think. Very rarely seen being used in CGA games, but nonetheless, get used to it. You know, talk through with your team, find out where your problems are, and just come out strong.
So just going over the scoreboard here, Dark. He's leaps and bounds ahead of his team at the moment. Super Lemon, he's fairly close, but Dark with 8 assists as well. I mean, he's really been a key player for the T side at the moment. Jordstar picking up his game as well for CTs, and most of the CTs fragging well, apart from Tazza sitting on 5 and 16, unfortunately.
He's not cutting a very lucky break, old Tazzy. He pushes in and just... He's sort of either the first man to die or the last man to die at the back of the pile that's getting shot at.
Yeah, that's right. I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling.
I've been there as well, you know, just at the back of everyone, and you're like, hey guys, I'll come and help you, and
you're the one that gets killed, yeah.
Yeah, you just get a random M4A1S double bink, and you just, that's when you type the I'm done in chat.
Yep. Jordstar with a great peek, finds a second onto second mid.
That was awesome.
Dash going down, and Jordstar doing great work here, getting a team down in mid. Wow,
Jordstar just going to town on his T side.
T's lining up for him there. Those last 3 frags, they made a crucial mistake. The Tech 9 at close range, you do not want to line up, and Jordstar just spamming them down. That was a fast round.
In chat there with an odd shot for that one for sure. We need an odd shot that moment.
Definitely, definitely. Jordstar's got to be happy with that, and give his team a bit of a confidence boost there, and he will find another one. Going big for his team at the moment, picking up 3.
Is he going to ace again? No, he's not. He gets shut down.
But he has done the damage.
He's on that confidence boost right now. He just does not care. They're just objects in his way right now. The guy just wants to push T-spawn.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Going aggressive in mid, and then going aggressive in Nana, switching up his positions. T-side would have expected him to be mid, and they probably swapped up their gameplay, saying let's not face the AWPer in mid, and Jordstar's just read it perfectly and played B that time.
That's the thing, on this map you need an AWPer to be that versatile. You can't just have a guy that's going to play mid every round, because the other team will learn that habit and they'll capitalize on it, you know, and rather push the guy, you know, Nana like they did, or mid, or push him out carps down second mid to come up from behind them with the AWP.
Jordstar again in a different position, this time choosing balcony, but T-side do spot him early, and he is down to 36, so no big plays from Jordstar as of yet in this round. And T-side look to be working up for an A push right now. That AWP are playing jungle. One CT digs, one pit, a pretty standard setup from CTs, and it does look like they are rotating one over, so walking into a 4-stack here as Dark gets the pick onto Jordstar. And T-side have jungle control right now. One CT in library though. If he peeks right now, it could be a disaster. Tazza taking down one and getting that frag. Cleanthus does trade him though, and Dash with a frag of his own onto Dangerous. Now just Smokey and Keto left. So T's have control of this A bomb site. If they can take down Keto. Bomb is planted and Keto down to 14, does find a second and going for his third. Dash taking down Smokey, and now Keto all alone in pit. And Dash picks up his third for the round there. Good play from T-side that time. They pushed aggressively and it really worked for them.
Yeah, that entry pick onto Jordstar there on jungle, that's a very crucial spot on this map, because you lose that, the T's can just go anywhere, you know, they can go B, they can wrap around Moto, they can sit in library and just wait for you to rotate and just pick you off cleanly. It's a very crucial position. I mean, Jordstar, you would have heard them in mid. Personally, I would have played that further back from Arch.
Yeah,
but
that corner's quite close.
Coming off the confidence that he had from the previous 2 rounds, it's understandable.
Dangerous going aggressive on balcony. Cleanthus is ready for him though, and lands the headshot. CT's down to 4 already. Jordstar with the Dak in hand this time. Dash with an AWP. Keeping up from last round, and Smokey in that aggressive position, but Nana finds the head of Dash. And that is their AWP gone.
Jordstar playing the backer site, they're just looking towards the logs, just waiting for that head to pop up. Be an interesting spot to get a kill from, just have someone watching you there with a Dak of all weapons as well.
Yes, the T's are very lucky that they chose not to push into B, because that could have been a crushing defeat there. Looks like they are actually working towards A right now, and the push is on. T's taking the plunge into bomb side A, but CTs are well prepared for them. Super Lemon finding Tazza inside, but Keto in pit again, doing some great work. His teammates rotate, and T-side not checking that pit again and again, and it's not working for them.
It seems to be a very common occurrence of the fact that they're just pushing into site, not expecting Keto, but then again, Keto was up on the balcony there, so I think they would have checked the pit cylinder, waiting for that peak, but Keto just playing that balcony spot, getting that first frag and dropping in. So well played from Keto there.
Yes, that pit position so strong for CT side. You can watch anywhere from there. And Keto at the moment is doing a great job holding it. Jordstar aggressive on Nana, picking up a double, going for the third, will find Cleanthus, and T's just running into his crosshair right now. The Dak. Not a good idea, boys. If you know it's there, stop moving forward. Dark does.
It's a bit of a daunting sound to hear for sure.
Oh, definitely. It can be. It's a mental game. It's like the negative. That's why I buy the negative, mate. Because once people hear that negative, they shit their pants.
And they fall back.
That's it. T-side, I think they are going to double eco here. Buying pistols and armor on Super Lemon with that CZ. CTs are making a very strong comeback this half though. I believe it was a 11-4 at half time, and they brought it back to a 1-round deficit, so some great play coming in. T's smart there, waiting for those pre-nades. They knew the CTs would probably do that, and no players taking damage. Dark with that AK. Should be the man up front, but that one-way smoke again, Smokey making great use of it, and the Dak comes in now. Jordstar getting flashed though, trying to fall back. Does pick up 2 with the CZ. Wow, that could have been death for all the T's there. Somehow Duck coming out on top. CTs do spot him, but he should get the plant here, and crucial money in the bank for T-side.
Jordstar just going for that ace. He wants a second ace in this match. I do feel it's going to come very soon for him, but that was close.
Yeah, he's definitely frag hungry at the moment, and you can see that in his gameplay.
Yeah. He has switched on drastically. I mean, that ace in mid has put him on something for sure. He's just been going huge every round. You know, he's got at least 2 or 3 frags.
Jordstar 30 bombing now.
Yeah, already. Considering he was near the bottom of his team going into this half, so
yeah, I'm just trying to remember what
he's actually been doing.
What exactly happened there. I mean, he killed 9 players in 2 rounds, so.
So I mean, he has the ace to count for, and then he's got 4 there, and then 2 from so 4 there, and I think he had 2 from another round. So he was quite low on kills coming into this round for sure.
He has taken down Dash though, and that's the bomb as well in mid. Smokey getting flashed there, but T's not aware of his position. I think Lemon's onto it now and does land the headshot. Jordstar going down, that Dak perhaps overextending as he tried to watch the bomb. T's do have the bomb in hand right now, and the man advantage. Dangerous down to 15. And the T's could go anywhere from this point. A strong push into A looks like the play that they are going to do. Keto again up on balcony, probably going to drop the pit after they push. And the bomb is in cups.
He'll go for a single frag here and then fall straight off. But the position he's holding now is very risky because and he just falls off in time. I was going to say, if Scotch peeked in there, Scotch would have had the advantage for sure. He wasn't even looking in his direction.
CT's 2 on A, 1 on B at the moment, and the T's just playing their time very wisely right now, flashing, not really taking any risks. Bomb going jumper by himself, that could be a mistake, but Cleanthus picks up Dangerous and Library, the lowest player on the team, and Scotch checking pit this time, but jumping at a crucial moment. Keto picking him up, Dark with the trade, and the bomb going down on A bomb site. Last player Tazza left the clutch in a 1v3.
Getting taken out. I was about to say he's about to get flanked from Super Lemon there. Super Lemon hearing him and just coming straight back from Library and picking him up there.
Yes, T-side switched on at the moment in that round. The CTs though, don't count them out just yet. They have made a massive comeback in this second half. And it's a very close game at the moment. 13-14 to Unsurpassed. Both teams on a full
very
buy.
powerful holds.
A good pre-nade there, down mid from Tazza onto Dash. Dash down to 64 right now.
Very, very risky play with what Tazza did there. I mean, yeah, the nade landed, but if you have 2 guys, one posted and one sort of just moving for the bait, one peaks, you can get one tap with an AK or even an AWP, which is very risky. And had that happened, I think T-side would have been super aggressive behind that pick, so
a bit of a foul smoke there from Scotch. I think they were just about to execute, but that smoke not allowing them to push through. And I think CTs are definitely aware now. Double nades coming in. They've got to know they are quite strong in mid at the moment. And T's rotating a 4th man over and a 5th now. This A execute about to happen. Smoke's going down into Diggity as the T's make their way up mid, pre-firing the corners, but Tazza not there. Smart play, and he will spray down one. Super Lemon with the trade. Scotch pushes through Diggs and cops a flash, and T-side now falling back completely. Trying to pull that rotate. It looks like they have done it successfully. But the rotate has not happened fully yet, and in fact he is making his way back to B bomb site. Jordstar picking up the first frag onto Scotch there as they try to push in, and that's CZ again from Jordstar. Finding Dash. T's a 2v3 right now, and the bomb going down, but Smokey has gone aggressive up from CT, and he's taken down Dark, the bomb planner. He knows exactly where the last T is. A great nade coming in. Super Lemon should go down here. And an easy retake for CTs there.
Again, a nice play from Jordstar in the fact that he was holding the line, got the pick, fell back, he managed to pick up a 2nd frag again, just delaying those T's. T's worried that he was, that until he went down, giving them that bit of time for the team to rotate, and it worked out perfectly for them. So, well played again. Jordstar he's just doing work for his team right now.
Yeah, definitely stepping up. 33 kills. So possibly a 40 bomb. I don't know if he gets another 7 in the next couple rounds.
So it's not. Yeah, it's not impossible.
The CT's choosing to stack A this time, and it looks to have been the right call. 4 T's in mid at the moment, 1 in Nana lurking. And lots of flashes coming in from T-side. Jordstar playing that jungle position once again. Tazza there to back him up if he gets pushed. That's smart play there. They know the AWPer can be vulnerable to a push, and playing that support player is definitely going to help him.
So personally, I would like it more if Tazza would just sit in that corner, have Jordstar hold the line, Jordstar peeks, takes a shot, falls, and Tazza just peeks out, picking the rest of them up. But Jordstar just pushing through and doing work again.
Dark and Diggs does hit Jordstar through smoke and will take him out. Landing that headshot, a crucial kill, bringing it to a 1v1. Dark on 40, up against Smokey on 100. And the question is, what is he going to do from here? It looks like he might be trying to fall back and go B, possibly listening for the CT's position before he makes his decision. Smokey also not rotating. He knows the T is close. 20 seconds remaining though, and I don't think Dark has enough time to rotate. He's going to have to go for this A plant now.
I think his thought process there is, if I delay long enough, the CT will think I'm going B, but again, Smokey just having that patience, just trusting in his instinct, and this guy's going to be playing the A site, so...
Yeah, definitely the right call there. Smokey is aware of the T's position now. He has heard him drop into pit. But, oh yeah, I think he might think he's actually in sight. I don't know, I heard that on my headphones.
He thinks he's graveyard, but now he knows exactly where he is.
Dark flashing out from pit there. And he does have the peak advantage here. Oh, if he catches him now with a grenade out. Dark down to 11. Smokey on 16. He's got a push here. But Dark will finish off the round.
Dark playing that super well there. Smokey just catching. Again, I do see this a lot where players tend to try and use their nades in a 1v1. I mean, it is effective if you've got a bit of distance between you and the other person, but if you know the person's right there, I don't understand the logic in trying to pull a nade out. Use your gun. You got the HP advantage.
He pulled it out as well in a very strange position. He was sitting in the middle of Diggity. Yeah. He didn't know where the T was, and he just whipped his nade out. That is not the right move. Whipped his nade out. Jordstar going aggressive in Nana again, looking for those peaks, but taking damage and falling back. And this is the final round, guys. Unsurpassed and Blacklions. No overtime in CG.
Very enjoyable game though, Carson. Very enjoyable to watch. I mean, some big plays coming out from these guys. Either team just going large, you know, individuals and also just as a team as a whole. So
T-side going super aggressive on jungle now, and this could be a disaster for CT side if they can't hold this. Keto going down to 34 in pit, but he has played that position so well this whole game, and I don't see why this would be any different. Taking down Cleanthus with a headshot through the wall, and the CT's on the rotate now. 2 T's in library. That's the CT's retake successfully.
They've won it. They've drawn it. Well played by Blacklions. What a hold.
Yes, indeed.
T-side getting, was it 4 rounds? Yeah, it was...
I'm not sure.
So yeah, the second half they swapped over. Yeah, so T-side only picking up 4 rounds in that whole half. Put them under 15. So wow, it was literally a reversal of the first half.
Yeah, very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, that was very well played by both teams.
And I think it looks like they are going to play out the overtime, but we know that doesn't count, and we do have another game to cast.
Smokey says change. See, yeah, there is no overtime. Ends in a draw.
Played out for the audience.
Played out for audience.
Sorry, Jordstar, mate.
We can't, mate. Oh.